Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carly.
And I'm Ange.
And today we're watching Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 6.
So we got King Canute last episode.
That's right, we did. Literally King Canute now.
Yeah, that's right. It was actually good to touch base with those characters.
Yeah, it was.
I was hoping that they weren't gonna just forget about them because Askeladd's story had kind of ended and then we're just gonna follow Thorfinn. Not that I've got anything wrong with that. I've really been enjoying the farm episodes.
Same, but it is nice to add another layer to the show.
Yeah, and that's what I think it excelled at in the first place. However, I am hoping to go back to Einar and Thorfinn this episode because Thorfinn had a very big character moment in episode 4 where he has been awoken essentially and wants to live, wants to find his purpose, but he's unsure what that is just yet. And I want to follow that journey.
Yeah, same. I think Einar's going to help him get there.
Yeah, I do really like both the characters. I've loved seeing a different side to Thorfinn this season.
Really?
I have, even though it's quite sad. I mean, Thorfinn was a bit of a boss, an epic fighter, but it was I thought it was even more sad to see him in season 1. Just that violent path.
Yeah, you're right.
That violent path that he went on, and a lot of the time the dude was just having a breakdown. Like he was just angry all the time, yelling.
Was basically like just a killing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see a different side to him, a little bit more human side to him. And yeah, I want to see what snake has awoken in Thorfinn.
Yeah, the sneaky snake.
Yeah. But also, if you guys are interested in getting early access to these episodes, I'll leave a link to our Patreon down below.
Also, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out.
But anyway, should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
We need a horse. That reminds me of Thor.
I was literally just about to say that.
I need a horse.
I need a horse.
Is that what he says?
Yeah. Walks into the pet store.
So funny.
That's symbolic for snake.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of animal symbolism.
See, that's Thorfinn and Einar, and the snake is Snake.
It's like he's keeping a close eye on them both while they're trying to be free.
Sorry, I was just taken aback by Thorfinn right now. With his hair done like that.
They're both ripped.
Oh, he's kind of a gun. Look at him.
How much older are they here? Thorfinn looks completely different.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because he's got his hair up. They're going for it. They get it?
Look at all the roots, man.
They're literally just chilling.
He's so emotional all the time.
Yeah.
You gotta love it. It's because he probably wonders, what the heck am I going to do when I'm free? Yes, let's go.
Please.
You could have been more composed in that moment, I feel. Severkel.
No way. It's a big job.
Shit, that's going to take him ages.
They could be making progress with the roots right now.
But I think getting that horse will save them more time.
Yeah,
in the
maybe.
long run.
Does he even have a horse? I'm going to be so pissed off.
Yeah.
It's taking them away from their goal.
It's probably because Snake doesn't do shit around the house.
Yes. Oh, yes.
The poor horse is going through it, though. There you go. No dramas. Little give and take.
The great transaction. Win-win.
He's bigging up the horse.
Yeah. That's so satisfying. Oh yeah, he knows all about that. I know.
Mm. No, quite the opposite, actually. Oh, shit.
None of your business, mate.
Here we go.
Walk away.
When they find out that Snake's involved, to some degree. Wait, what?
Is he lying about his name? Oh, Katil's father.
Wait. I thought Snake was involved, no?
Yeah, we both did.
Okay. Shit.
I think it was the same man that Snake was talking to that time, though. Oh yeah, he's never experienced this before. Probably in their best interest to be tight with the old master.
Hmm. He seems eager to learn, though, which is nice.
He missed out on most of his childhood. Give him a break.
Oh shit! I don't know how he's gonna feel about this. Yeah, they're his slaves.
Well, his farm got completed a lot sooner because of it, so he shouldn't be complaining.
Okay, we were right. It all
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
So he
I thought I
lives
was off.
there.
I thought I was off for a sec. What? No.
Yes, give them some food.
Poor Gramps.
Aww.
Okay, I like them.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know what the bloody hell is going on with Snake, though.
Yeah. I'm so happy that they're having a good meal.
Shit.
Oh, dang.
Really traditional, this dude.
He can do quite a bit for his age. Curious.
Here we go. Talk to me about Harold. I'm ready. Okay, it was what we were saying.
Ah.
They worship him.
Yeah, okay.
That's what happened last episode with Canute. You can't buy peace. Oh, shit. That's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he disagrees with Catil over a lot. Right.
Because they're the wisest.
How old is Snake, I wonder?
Yeah, I don't know.
来なきゃ来ないで寂しがるくせに。とっととうせろ。
Oh my gosh. Banished him.
変な二人だったな。
Yeah, I would say so too.
今日はなんだかいろいろなことを学んだような気がする。
This is refreshing to see him like this.
よかったな。でかいな。それやめてくれ。大きすぎる富か。
You really feel for Thorfinn in moments like this. Just see how much has been taken away from him.
Yeah.
もっとまんべんなく前でいいぜ。
え？これだけしかないんだろ。
大丈夫だって。ガマッと行け、ガマッと。
Look at their nose. They look great.
ダチ。
嘘。
Yes.
He said it.
友達だろ？え？違う。
They're brothers.
That is... I live for this shit. I really do.
Getting all emotional and shit. We're brothers.
Say
Say
it.
it. Brothers.
友達だ。
Shit.
Oh,
Still
okay.
nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Just before we talk about the wholesomeness of that episode, can we just get the family tree right? Just really quick.
Yes.
Because we got confused there for a sec, but we were right. We thought we were dealing with the different Grams.
So Snake
Yeah.
comes from a different place. He's been hired to protect the farmland from thieves
So
and
he
stuff.
just calls him Gramps.
Yes. I think he's probably chosen Gramps' place to sleep at because he probably saw this like old man. He's like, oh, he's going to feed me great. He's going to look after me. He's going to have a nice house. So it's where he's just chosen to live.
Yeah, he called him granddad or something. He called him grandfather, like more formally. That's when I thought maybe they were actually related.
I don't think so. No.
Even though they're not actually related, they kind of have like a cute little... They bicker a lot, but I think they both love each other sort of thing, I reckon. No, they do, Carly. They do. That's...
Gramps and Snake.
Yeah, they do. It's all
Okay.
bullshit. It's like tough love sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen all that sort of shit before. So Catil and his dad disagree on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Um,
So it seems like Gramps knows the bigger picture,
mm,
whereas Catil is just trying to do what he thinks is best, earn a lot of money so he can pay
yeah.
King Harold to protect them and whatnot.
So that's interesting. So they like worship King Harold, not Canute.
Yeah.
So again, more talk about Harold without actually seeing Harold or meeting Harold.
Yep.
That's getting frustrating. I'm not going to lie. That's getting frustrating at this point. I just want to see the bloke. That's all.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just show me the bloody guy. Even though that episode was a little bit slower, it's really nice, like, to see Thorfinn like that. They've set him up in such a way where I just really root for the character. Like, I want what's best for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't my favorite character in the first season, but we did feel sorry for him.
I think they do that on purpose because he was obviously like a killing machine, and that's a hard character to love.
Yeah.
But then he was like purposeless. He didn't know what he was living for. He didn't even want to live. And now Aina's come into his life, and he's sort of like renewed.
Yeah, I love seeing him like this. I like seeing him. He's got a friend now. That's really nice. I love that part at the end. Very subtle, but it's just really nice.
Yeah, it's nice that they spoke about it because it was unspoken beforehand.
Yeah.
But yeah, now that it's out in the open they're BFFs.
Yeah, I really liked that. The character writing in the show is better than I've seen before. Like, better than anything really I've seen. And you know when I realized this happened? It was when I got sad. This was the moment. I can depict it perfectly. The moment I realized it was when, in season 1, I got sad when Bjorn died. I didn't think I liked Bjorn that much, but then that whole, like, episode where he died was, like, I don't know. I was quite sad about it.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, oh, shit, they really write the characters, like, really well.
Man knows how to write.
Yeah, 100%. And just the little things, seeing Thorfinn want to learn about the farm and all this stuff, and then realizing he's got a friend in Einar, it's really refreshing and nice to see, considering like the state which we saw him for an entire season, which I can see why now they literally made it a thing to make him the same way almost that entire season. So then this payoff is even greater.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say before.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell a big difference in Thorfinn's character because he's got his hair back now. You know, beforehand it was all up in his face. He couldn't really see through it, and it was kind of pissing me off a bit.
No, you're right. They're doing a thing with the hair that is symbolic. Actually, I forgot to talk about that in last episode with Canute. Yeah, you know when they cut someone's hair, that indicates a change in someone's personality.
Yes.
But
also to help the timeline.
There's that too,
Us
obviously.
not get confused with flashbacks and things like that.
Yeah, no, but I think you're right. Him slicking his hair back like that is a sign of more confidence and whatnot.
Well, it's just like, he's taken a bit of care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Even he had his sleeves up. I think he definitely did look different. His appearance was a lot different, and it wasn't even that much of a time jump, I don't think.
Yeah, well, it was because they managed to, plow through the forest there.
Yeah, but I'm saying it wasn't like 5 years or anything like that.
No, not that long.
No. So,
but there was a bit of a difference in Aina as well. Because beforehand, Aina was kind of like just a bit ignorant to how things are for, when like you're a slave. Like, he was ready to have a go at those guys for eating his lunch. And he sort of, it sounds horrible, but he didn't really like know his place.
Yeah, he's still kind of like, you see it now though as well, he still doesn't really like people talking down to him like that. He doesn't necessarily see himself.
Well, it's inhumane.
Yeah.
But he knows his place a little bit better. Like, when they were trying to remove the roots of the trees and stuff, he was sort of like, oh, we're going to need a horse for this. And he's sort of like, oh, but it's going to be a bit difficult because they don't really want to lend us one. Even that.
Yeah.
Beforehand, he would have just been like, well, we deserve one, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I think he's really adapting too, which is, it is horrible because
they don't even call them by their names or anything like that, You hate to see it.
Shitty.
Yeah. Where's the lovely girl that Aina likes?
Oh, yeah.
Lady. We haven't seen her for a few episodes. That's definitely something that will come up later on, I'd assume.
I'm here for the romance.
Yeah, because we haven't really had it in Vinland.
No. We had it with, Helga and Thor's, but that was about it.
Yeah, so there's not been too much romance in Vinland Saga. It doesn't need it, to be honest, but it's nice to add something new. We do like a ship here and there,
Yeah, I would say that there was romance between Askeladd's mum and dad, but...
No, there really wasn't.
Yeah.
You have to say, I haven't been, like, this emotionally invested in the characters I think big up to the soundtrack too, which they've brought over from season 1, even though it's a different studio. We had some people clarify that I think a lot of the same writers and stuff have transferred over as well.
That's handy for consistency.
Yeah, it's just really good. It's still got that feel to it.
Yep.
That season 1 had, even though we've changed pretty drastically now. It's still got that nice feel to it. The music it's like a score. It's not so much you get like a soundtrack for each character and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. It's just the emotional scenes are able to hit a little bit harder because of the nice orchestra and all of that, piano. So I really, really like the score staying the same. I think I've said this in a previous episode. But I'm really emotionally invested in Thorfinn because of the shit that he's been through. Like, a lot of the characters have been through shit, but shit, like, you go on a journey with Thorfinn in season 1. They made you think that he's at a point of no return.
Yeah.
So then when a little tiny moment like him saying that he's got a friend hits 100 times harder than you would think in anything else.
Yeah, 100%. I'm very much invested in his happiness and his future.
Yeah.
What did you think about the whole thing where, Thorfinn was doing up the farm all nice and everything? Because there was definitely something there, even when they were removing the roots, it was sort of like moving on to the next phase. Thorfinn's learning how to farm, and it's kind of like probably what he imagined Vinland would look like, that sort of the new life, the green, everything like that.
Yeah, I think it's a mix of things. So I think it's what you've just said there. I think it maybe reminds him of like the stories he was told and like all that Vinland talk about his dad. So I think there's an element of that, and also an element of him like finishing something and like seeing something through to its completion, because he couldn't do that with Askeladd. He didn't get that. He had that kind of ripped away from him. Even though it's kind of good that he didn't kill Askeladd, he had that satisfaction of completing something, completing an end goal cut away from him. So maybe this is also that. He can actually see something through to the end.
Purpose.
Yeah.
Because last episode, or no, the episode before, I think it was episode 4 or something, he was having that dream and we were seeing what he was seeing, and he was sort of like running through the forest and all the trees were next to him. And I feel like they were lit in a way that it was like maybe meaningful somewhat. And it kind of reminded me of maybe like all of the people he had killed, like all these trees.
Yeah.
And he was just running through them and seeing him like remove the roots and stuff. It was like he was taking that down, but for a good reason.
Yeah,
now,
like he's getting over that.
rebuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying there with the symbolism there. Rebuilding. I think that's a good way to look at it.
And I think a lot of people see gardening as like therapy somewhat. I mean, I've weeded like twice, but both times I found it therapeutic, I will say.
Yeah.
So it's what he needs,
Yeah, they're definitely doing something there. I do like what you said. I do think it is a way that they're showing he's kind of getting to the root of his problems, removing that and building something new.
Yep.
The symbolism in the show is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out. For early access to all of our reactions, you can support us on Patreon if you'd like. And yeah, thank you so much again. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.